It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well, having a wonderful day. I've been looking for so freaking long just to get this little thing. I don't know if I can make it bigger. Guess I'm vain as fuck. I wanted to show you a message that I received, and I wanted to shout out the message. It's Dzenis. You guys know Dzenis. Been my best friend for one of my best friend. Because one of my best friend. If my other best friend are gonna say that, yo, you told me I'm your best friend. I don't have any findings, so I'm my best friend. We've been friends since July, and time and time again, Dzenis has been there for me. Time and time again, I had to give him shout out because of just the amount of positivity he brings me, the quality of a human being that he is. And Dzenis is this really weird guy. Dzenis is this really weird guy that will know exactly when I'm not doing okay and will check up on me. Every time I'm not doing okay, Dzenis is there. I'm like, how did you know? He's like, don't worry. I told him, how did you know? It's like, no, don't worry about it. I just know. I'm like, I am worried about it. So I'm going to be reading the message. I was gonna say warning, but spoiler first. I've already read the message, so that's why I'm showing it to you. And again, if it was a personal, I don't think that showing up message is not good. But it's really positive, and I really want to show that. Hey, bro, I had to log in into TikTok on my PC because it didn't let me reply on Discord from phone for some reason. So this is the story of a lifetime with our friendship. He lives in the country. Can't really text. So sometimes we text by TikTok, and then it's like, no, I don't go on TikTok, so text me on Discord. And text me on Discord. No, I'm texting you on TikTok, right? So the story of your life. My phone is a bit older already, so things on it don't work properly all the time, which sucks because that is true. That is really true. For example, there's apps that says, okay, so apps, for example, certain apps will say you need the most recent update to play the game or to use the app, but your phone needs to be a certain level for you to use this app, so it doesn't really make sense. Now, there is a fix that iPhone 16 and Galaxy S24 Plus have a guarantee in quote of 7 years for technology and updates, which is great. So, but it is a problem for a lot of the phones. I'm okay, I guess stuff here and there still, as I said, but I'm trying to do my best to work on it. Honestly, the thing with DZ is, like, you're gonna be dealing with shit, and that's what I like about DZ. That's why he's one of my best friends. Is we're so different. You're gonna be dealing with stuff, and they take his time with stuff, and he's gonna take his time and said, hey, you know what? I'm doing step by step, and with me, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I have to fix it right away, otherwise it eats at me. So I think it takes a lot more discipline to be taking care of things slower. With me, yes, I do fix them quicker, but when I fix them, they're not completely fixed, and the problem come back again after that. How are you? I saw your post on TikTok that you also feel down. I made a post on TikTok. I didn't explain the situation. Don't worry. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos today. They contain the reason as to why I'm doing much better. Like I said, we're back. We're not going to be back for. We're not diving in. We're dipping our toes. So I'm not going to be doing live until this weekend. So now what we're doing is we're just going back, getting in touch with the people I miss, answering comments, and then we'll take it from here. Stay strong, bro. We all have our ups or downs, and always take time if you feel some things are getting too much. It's something that he's right about. Something that I have to do. I tend to run on fumes and run. And when the car don't work, you're like, fuck, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. You know. You already have many people who support you and who wish you all the best. Honestly, guys, the number of comments I got that were really supportive, the number of DMs that I got that were really supportive, but it isn't even the number that matters. Is simple. I had Raya who told me about forgiveness and forgiving myself. It was some of those messages contain, and it's weird because, and again, I hope I don't sound ungrateful because it was a really nice message. When I made that video today, I don't feel good. It was just like for you guys not to say, hey, there's no video. What's up with that? It was more for that than anything else. But you guys have been giving me amazing advice. First of all, second of all, just the simple fact of being told take your time. Unbelievable. Knowing that people will allow me to heal. Some people don't give a fuck about you healing. You see, and I'm not playing victim, but a lot of content creators are gonna say, hey, you know, you're not making content, I'm moved on, and you're human. It's like a blood sport almost, you know. You already have somebody who support you. You guys have been the best. You guys have been fucking amazing. Now, I will say this because I have to be honest with you guys. I have to constantly be transparent with you guys because I think it's super important. A lot of you guys are my friends, which says a lot about me. But I did get some message that was, some people, they're trying to use me. You can tell who's trying to use you in life, and it kind of ruined the whole thing because like you don't really care about me, dude. You're out there for yourself, right? So that sucks, but hey, the straight number of people, the amount of love and support I received, just crazy, just insane. Including people that you make happy. I hope, but that's also required to be happy first. And it's funny because I can guarantee you that he didn't see the message, but one of the comments that really helped me was, once again, was Raya. I was talking about my father not wanting to forgive me, and she was saying like you can't expect people to forgive you if you don't forgive yourself. So you see, they're also required to be happy first. Like, you make people happy, but you need to be happy first. And I think that's taking a step back in insight, watching, okay, well, this is why I cannot do the things that I do. And the goal is to be able to do whatever you need to do, however you need to do it, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but somehow, some way, it makes sense here. Including people that you make happy, but that also requires at least not feel badly down. Absolutely. You see, that was also the problem. That was also the problem. That's a situation I faced before. Where you feel like you're doing better, and that's not fair because you're diving in. I'm not gonna say her name, because I didn't treat her right. But I was possibly 2021, and I had a friend, and I always left the conversation. I would always ghost them and then come back. And the reason why I constantly did that was because at the second I started feeling better, I went in like, hey, how are you? But no, you need to be completely better. And I don't think I'm 100% yet. But there's something that are part of you. There's something that you're not gonna be able to heal. And it's not about healing them, it's about learning to live with them, right? So I think that's super important also. Or at least not feeling bad. Trust me, and you perfectly. So the understand you perfectly, it's so nice because Dzenis, so a little backstory with Dzenis. I talk about this story often before, but I feel the need to talk about it. Dzenis was really, really there for me to a point. And again, I'm not, you see different people, different perception. Dzenis was really there for me, and we were really close, and I was pushing people away because I wasn't well, and Dzenis was like, "No, you're not gonna push me away. What's up?" And I treated Dzenis like shit. Didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, but I did treat him like shit. And and it's not so much that I didn't like him. It's the self-sabotage, the self-destruction, and I apologize a lot for it. And it was like, I know why you did it. And I was like, okay, fuck, you know? And does it really excuse my action? Not really. But understanding a person that, hey, I didn't mean to hurt you personally. At least that's a point, you know? I'm gonna be honest and say that even though the whole point is because of my father, I realized this week, it made me realize that I don't necessarily need forgiveness. I don't need forgiveness. I need to know that we can get past this or no. If we can get past it, I'll put in the effort. If I can't, you know. So it's tough. It's tough because some people will tell you, hey, it is, you know, it is too late. But what can you do? Take your time and come back stronger tomorrow or whenever you feel for it. You see. Well, it's perfect. So, again, just wanted to show this message because that's a really nice sign of friendship. This will be seen as me trying to brag about having good friends, but it's the opposite. Yes, I love Dzenis, but the reason why the real reason why I'm doing this video is, first of all, the amount of support that you guys. I would make a video about every single comment that I got, which I would do that, you know, but I feel like my whole entire life I try to be the best of friend I can, but then sometimes you need to be watching your friends and watching your friends and saying, okay, well, I really like this person. I really like the way they are. I really like how kind they are. They're a good friend. Why are they a good friend? Because you can try your hardest to be a good friend, but it's hard, you know. It's really hard when you become a father, right? So you're not sure that it's gonna happen, and some of it come naturally, but some of it is learned behavior. So being a friend, some of it is gonna be natural, but some of it is gonna be a learned behavior. And when I see this, I'm like, dude, this is the kind of friend that you want to have. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful that I have those friends. And I did mention how we fought. It's every single friendship goes through ups and downs. It's just about riding the up as much as possible. So thank you, Janice. Thank you, guys. A weird video, but the intent behind it is, again, if you don't, we talk about a lot of sacrifices for people. Talk a lot about the sacrifices. But what consists of a sacrifice, right? And that's another fucking the whole other thing. But at the same time, I know I have good friends, and yeah, you know. Anyway, I don't make it sense. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.